Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading for March. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright, Taurus, if you like this video, if it resonates, any kind of interaction with it, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will add your energy to the collective pool and it will make it easier for me to read for everybody just a little better. Okay, let's see what we have. For your herbal astrology, we have Mukuna, Journey. I will have to refer to the book to understand what that means. And we have Let Your Fears Dissolve, Full Moon in Cancer. Some of you may have Cancer heavily in your chart or could be dealing with someone who does. But let's get to Mukuna first before I get to your tarot. Alright, I have the book with me. There's a temple next door. You will hear a bell. Now, Mukuna talks about a state of transition. It talks about leaving behind what is familiar and moving towards the unknown, the connection to a higher mind and trusting higher consciousness. It says you may be in a state of transition, about to leave familiar territory and initiate a new journey, which is why Let Your Fears Dissolve is here, because whenever we're starting something new, there is always a healthy dose of fear that is involved here. Now, some of you may be moving, jobs, you may be entering a new relationship, you may be moving into a new home, moving countries. Take it how it resonates. But it says something in your gut is telling you it's time for a shift, to enter a new physical state and or field of awareness. The powers of both Mercury and Uranus oftentimes appear as spontaneous opportunities out of the blue. This is the power of the higher mind magnetizing opportunities that match your spirit's frequency. Don't resist the journey in the name of comfort. The overwhelming rush of emotions that rise before big opportunities is signaling opportunities for growth. While the waters might seem turbulent at times, the sea of opportunities ahead will be tranquil. Let go of whatever's holding you back, be it from the past or the present, and hold your gaze steadily into your future self. There is a massive shift happening. For me, this is the Wheel of Fortune card. Again, because of the Uranian energy of it. But let's see. That wanted to stay behind. We will flip it over. That is beautiful. That is incredibly beautiful. The Fool. Now, a lot of people look at the Fool as an Aries card, but it is not. It is actually a Uranus card or an Aquarius card. There's a new journey that you want to begin right here, but you see the fear. You see how that beautiful garden path is actually an alligator's tail, right? But there's a sense of optimism right here. There's a sense of que sera. Whatever will be, will be. And for some of you, I'm getting anything is better than where I've been. So there's a new, fresh, optimistic start, 10 of Wands, because you've been carrying too many burdens. And you want to release these burdens now. I'm just going to keep it as part of the spread. It needs to be here. Journey. Setting the wands down, setting the burden down. 9 of Swords. You deserve this new start because you've been riddled with anxiety. For some of you, I'm literally getting wherever you, even if you are moving homes, let's say, right? The place of residence, your old place of residence was not conducive to your growth. The frequency of that physical space and your frequency were in misalignment. And the same goes for either a relationship or a job or whatever. The Knight of Wands. And starting this new fresh journey is not only going to inspire you, it's not only going to inspire growth and creativity, it's going to put a bounce back in your step. There's no bounce right here. There's absolutely no bounce right here. There's a ton of bounce right here. There's a freshness. There's a beautiful freshness that you are looking forward to. If this is in regards to a relationship, Taurus, I feel that the trajectory that your relationship was going in was heavy, right? It was a burden. It was anxiety-ridden. But something's changing here. I will be clarifying, but let's see. Something is shifting. The Six of Swords, exactly, moving on to calmer waters. It's almost like you found a better island to anchor yourself to. You've been floating on this dark cloud, not knowing where you can feel at home. Again, person, situation, job, physical home, take it how it resonates. And let me know in the comments what this is for you. And this could even honestly just be a state of mind, a state of consciousness, a state of self-awareness, how you relate to yourself, who you think you are. Right? You may be seeing yourself in a very different light previously, prior to this. But now there's a lightness. Eight of Cups. Yep. Walking away from what doesn't serve you. And you see how beautiful this card is. She's walking towards nothingness. She doesn't know what the path is leading to. There's pitch darkness. Right? So the Fool and the Eight of Cups for me are very similar energies of leaving behind something that did not serve you in order to move to something that will, well, fulfill all your wishes, because the Eight of Cups leads to the Nine of Cups. It's almost like you don't know what's coming out of this, but you're willing to take the journey anyway. Let your fears dissolve. This reading is so cohesive. There's a state of surrender here, which I love. The Five of Wands. I will have to clarify this to know what this means, but there is a state of inner conflict. And you remember when we were reading out the herbal astrology, it spoke about moving towards something new, regardless of how comfortable you were in a previous situation. Right? And I always say this, sometimes we get very comfortable in our own discomfort. It just becomes our reality. You know, that conflict and that burden. Oh, that's just my life. It's not. You're not meant to live a difficult life. Right? Eight of Wands, beautiful energy. This is movement. Some of you are literally traveling. Even if it's temporarily, there is a journey here that is going to leave you very fulfilled. The King of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. I have been talking about travel. The Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. Listen, do not be afraid of this. Whatever this is, it's for your highest good, and a part of you knows it because you've manifested this. You see how she's plucking stars from the sky and weaving them into the fabric of her life. This is something that has been destined. It has been planned not just by you, but it's been orchestrated by the universe. Is my camera crooked? I don't know if that's any better, but anyway. Let's see. Let's start clarifying. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Justice. Something wasn't balanced. If this was in regards to a relationship, there was no equal give and take. You see, and I feel like a part of you knew that. Look at the illustration. The feather right there represents your mind, and that's the heart. So there wasn't any balance when it came to what you knew you deserved and what your heart settled for. You know what I mean? So if that's, well, if you're here for love, that's what it could mean. If you're here for career, it could mean that there wasn't any reward for merit. You were putting in way too much work and you weren't getting enough in return, right? And in general, I just feel like whatever the situation was disbalanced. The frequency, like I said, did not match. Why is the Fool here? The Three of Swords. You're leaving behind pain. You're leaving behind heartache. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords. Beautiful energy. This is difficult. This is not easy. And honestly, if anyone can do this, it's a Taurus. Because you guys are very head-oriented. I'm not saying you're not heart-oriented. You have the biggest hearts out there. But you're very practical. Right? So if anyone can do this, moving on from this Three of Swords energy. And this Three of Swords could be anything. It could be heartache, it could be disappointment in your workplace, it could be disappointment even in yourself. Picking yourself up and moving forward. It's a journey. Why is the Nine of Swords here, the Hierophant? For some of you, this literally has to do with either a marriage or a higher level of commitment. The Lovers right here. Yeah, it has to do with a relationship. The Eight of Cups. Some of you are walking away from the idea of what the perfect partnership should look like. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. If you're not physically walking away from a relationship, some of you are literally walking away from your concept and your template of the perfect partnership. And it's leading to some kind of wisdom, some kind of spiritual knowledge, some kind of awakening. And you're formulating your own template now. Because I feel like earlier you were operating more from a place of fear, that this is what it should look like. This is what a marriage should look like. This is what a companionship should look like. Who says? You create your own rules. And this is you creating your own handbook. Not complying to social constructs. Not putting yourself in a box. Right? You do you. Do what makes you happy. Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Two of Pentacles. Let's get one more. The Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes we put ourselves in situations where we can't move forward. We don't know what decision to take, right? We're juggling too many opportunities, too many ifs, buts, and maybes. And when we are in that situation, we need to surrender. We need to surrender to a higher power, because that is why the Wheel of Fortune is here, right? This is again Uranus energy. It is the energy of the universe. It is the energy of the universe taking the wheel because you are not feeling competent enough to. With the Knight of Wands, that drive and that ambition is there to move away from this or to create something new for yourself. You know what I mean? But you are kind of overwhelming yourself with that fear. Surrender. Let go. Do that trust fall with the universe, which is what the Fool is, right? In the original Rider-Waite, the Fool is jumping off a cliff and it's carrying a white rose of innocence and purity. That is a trust fall. It is knowing that the universe is going to break your fall. You know what I mean? As long as you have the ambition and the drive to pull yourself out of whatever murky situation this is, it has your back. The Nine of Cups. What did I say? The Eight of Cups leads to the Nine of Cups. You're moving on. You're moving on from this place of fear. You're moving on from this place of constantly having a dark cloud over your head to a wish fulfilled, to your own version of your happily ever after. Not what the universe, or not the universe, not what society expects of you. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Five of Pentacles. And I'm almost feeling like you've been feeling alienated. Feeling alienated because you're trying to follow your own path. You know, the Three of Cups is your community, is your friendships. Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. And if some of you are tired of explaining yourselves, you're tired of explaining why you're not happy. You know how I suddenly just got when you have this really ridiculous person around you and you're trying to explain your worries and your problems to them, and you're like, you know, I'm not happy in this particular situation. And that person comes with this beautiful nugget of wisdom. Oh, be grateful for what you have. No, I cannot be grateful for what I have right now. I'm a mess. You know what I mean? That's what I just got. Some people like to spew out wisdom that, oh, you have so much. Compare yourself to other people. Look at that person. That person has nothing. Not realizing that your own problems are mountains, or huge mountains that you need to overcome for yourself. They're massive for you. They may be tiny for other people. They may be molehills for other people. But they are massive mountains for you. And you're tired of explaining that to people. That this may be a tiny, tiny issue for you, but it is huge for me. It's life-altering for me. And you're tired of sticking around in situations where no matter how much work you're putting in, whether it's 10 hours or 100, things are just not moving. You are not one to give up, Taurus. But you know when a situation is well beyond repair. And again, take it how it resonates. I don't know what the situation is for you. I don't know if it's a relationship or it's your career or it is just you trying to stick to social constructs. You are the Hierophant, right? You like to uphold those societal expectations. But there's something here that is just not sitting well with you. It's almost like whatever you're investing in is not giving back. So why should you keep investing? It's futile. Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're tired. You're tired of this fighting with yourself. Queen of Swords right here. Three of Pentacles again. The High Priestess. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is a massive hill or mountain that you have successfully climbed for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is not an easy energy to get to. But you're making yourself independent of other people's opinions. I feel like the people around you have been the ones who have been injecting this fear in you. But you're hell-bent on taking your own journey. Eight of Wands, why is it here? Page of Wands. You want to be adventurous. You want to be free-spirited. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Cups. And you're kind of abhorring slowness right now. You want to move. You want fast pace. You want action. Some of you literally just want to explore new lands. You literally just want to travel. Journey is very important here. It's interesting how this was your first card. Take this journey. Taurus, whatever this is for you, it may be scary. There may be naysayers around you. But you know you need to take it. And this could, again, very simply just be a spiritual journey of your own. Something that you need to do for yourself. Take that leap of faith. The universe is supporting you. I did see the Chariot. I have the Eight of Wands. I have the Page of Wands. I have the Knight of Wands. And I have the Fool with the Eight of Cups. That's a whole lot of movement. Do not operate from this place of fear. You're being pushed to move. Okay? I'm going to quickly tell you the signs I'm seeing. I'm seeing Cancer. I'm seeing Libra. I'm seeing Aquarius, Taurus. What else am I seeing? That's about it. Yeah. I'm seeing a little bit of Earth because you have quite a bit of Earth here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's about it. And slightly vague reading, but it's kind of exciting. Whatever this journey is for you. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. I will see you in the next one, Taurus. Bye-bye.